Hey friends, this is another video with idioms. And some people are always saying to me, what are idioms? Tell me, what are idioms? Idioms are groups of words put together, a phrase that when you take each individual word and you translate it and define it, together they don't make sense. This is why idioms are so confusing for students when they're learning English. Everybody has idioms in their languages. And a lot of the times the idioms are the same, which is great. Or one word is different. But I always tell my students, you can know your grammar, perfect grammar, and you've got some pretty good vocabulary. But if you come to Canada or the United States, or you go to England, you go to Australia, they have their own idioms. You don't know the idioms or the slang or the phrasal verbs or the colloquialisms. It's really difficult to advance and understand conversations. So I love idioms. I absolutely am an idioms person. I try to teach my students as many idioms as possible. Here's another lesson today with some idioms that are very important in English. The first idiom, and you'll see it on the screen, actions speak louder than words. And students will say, your actions are louder than what you say? No, it's close. But this idiom means instead of just talking about something, don't just talk about it, you do it. You do your actions. A lot of people will say, oh, I should start exercising. I would feel so much better if I started exercising. Well, you know what you should do? You start exercising. People say, oh, I should lose a few pounds. I would feel better if I lost a few pounds. I think I'm going to lose a few pounds. And they never do. They just keep saying, I should lose weight. I'm going to lose weight. But they never do. Do it. Your actions speak louder than words. Go lose the weight. Don't talk about it. Lose the weight. Some people are frustrated where they live. Oh, I hate living in this apartment. It's this terrible thing. Well, move. Find another one. Get out there and try to find something. Do it. Just do it. So your actions speak louder than words. That's the first one. Second one is when you really want something and you want good luck, you want a good situation, we say fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, I get the job. Fingers crossed, I get the promotion at work. So we talk about fingers crossed. Do you guys have your own idioms like that in your language? Think about what they are when you want something good to happen and you want some good luck in a positive situation. We say fingers crossed. So that's what that is. I could say to you, I've got my fingers crossed for you. You say, oh, my students will say, teacher, I have a job interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And that just means good luck. I'm thinking about you and I hope you have good luck. Third one. Does anybody out there know anyone who can do everything? They can change a toilet, they can put in new faucets, they can change a light bulb, or not a light bulb, but change electrical sockets, they can put up drywall. My sister's boyfriend can do all of that. He's awesome. He can do everything. And we say he's a jack of all trades, because those are trades, the trade skills. So someone who can do a ton of stuff, great, useful things, especially around the house, and they do it really well. We say they're a jack of all trades. Their name doesn't have to be Jack, because his name's not Jack. But yeah, a jack of all trades, someone who can just do all of those little jobs. I'm trying. I do some stuff around the house, but I'm not super at it, so I'm just not quite a jack of all trades. The fourth one, if you're looking for something and it's going to be almost impossible to find it, we say it's a needle in a haystack. A needle in a haystack. So you have a little needle when you sew the little needle, and then a haystack's a big pile of hay. The hay on the farm. Huge pile of hay and little needle, you're never going to find it. It's a needle in a haystack. So say you're at a soccer game in Mexico City. I think that seats 100,000 at that stadium, and you're looking for one person. That's a needle in a haystack. going to be really tough to find. Or you've got piles and piles of files, kind of like I do at school. You got lots of papers, and you're looking for one paper and all of that. Oh, it's a needle in a haystack. Oh, I'm never going to find it. All right, next one. Do you ever get that feeling that you're really happy, you're so proud of yourself, and it's this positive feeling? You say, I'm on cloud nine. I'm on cloud nine. I have a student in my class, and she just got her citizenship. She passed her Canadian citizenship test, and 2 days ago she got an email saying, your ceremony is on this date. She is ecstatic, so happy. She's on cloud nine. Not cloud 8 or cloud 7. It's cloud 9. You're just so happy. When students pass an assessment, they're on cloud 9. When they get their, we give benchmarks in Canada, and they move to the next level and they can go to college, they're on cloud 9. Okay, today, outside, it is raining so hard. It's a terrible storm here. It's the rain is just terrible. Do you guys know what we say when it's a lot of rain coming? We say, it's raining cats and dogs. I don't know why. But it's raining cats and dogs. It means it's very, very heavy rain coming down. Now here's a little extra with the raining cats and dogs. There's a type of a dog called a poodle. And that's with the puffy tail, and they're French poodles. And then when it's raining, on the ground, sometimes there's water on the ground after it rains. That's called a puddle. So we say, it's raining cats and dogs, and I just stepped in a poodle. But if it's really raining, you step in a puddle. But the poodle, that's like a joke of the day. So, raining really hard, it's raining cats and dogs. Another idiom, the next one that comes up, is that you're working on something, and then you make a mistake, and you have to start all over again. You have to start from scratch. Start from the beginning. And a lot of people that come to Canada, a lot of newcomers, people that are in my class, you have to start from scratch when you come to a new country. You start at the bottom, and it's not easy sometimes. You need to master the language, and you have to go backwards in your education sometimes. You can come here. I have students here that are master's degree in accounting, or they're pharmacists, they're doctors. They come here and they've got to go backwards. And you start like that, and then you move forward, and you start from scratch. So you can start your life from scratch, or you can start a project. You've done a project, maybe you lost everything on your computer, you forgot to back up the files. You start from scratch. Now, here's something that's related to that. When you make cookies, and you make them with just each separate ingredient, your flour, your eggs, water, you make them from scratch. And a lot of people, I lived in Poland for 7 years, and the food they make there is from scratch. Here in Canada, we buy a lot of prepared foods, frozen foods. You can buy cake in a box and add water, and there's your cake. You got to make food from scratch. So you start from scratch, you start again, you make something from scratch, you're making it with all the basic ingredients. And it's homemade in a way. You'd say it's homemade. And the last one, you wear your heart on your sleeve. So wearing your heart on your sleeve, you're very, very emotional, and you just show your emotions openly. Everybody knows what you're thinking. Some examples in I think of sports, coaches. There's some coaches who are very emotional. You know, as the game is going on, something good, then something. The emotions come out. You can see it in their face. They are wearing their heart on their sleeve. Other times you've got coaches. There's a coach in the National Football League, Bill Belichick, for the New England Patriots. If he wins a championship, this is what he looks like. If he loses a championship, this is what he looks like. If he won $20 million, this is what he looks like. If he lost $20 million in a bad investment, this is what he looks like. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. His face stays the same the whole time. Sometimes it's good to hide your emotions, and sometimes it's good to show your emotions. Gotta find a balance. But people that wear their hearts on their sleeves, they're emotional, and you know it. Whether it's happy, sad, angry, whatever. So that's to wear your heart on your sleeve. So, a quick review. Number 1 that I gave you was actions speak louder than words. Do it rather than just talking about it. Just do it. Do it. You want to lose weight? Do it. 2, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that you like my video and that my channel grows. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Fingers crossed. 3, someone who knows how to do a lot of things really well is a jack of all trades. And my sister's boyfriend is a jack of all trades. He's awesome. The next one, you lose something and it's going to be very, very difficult to find it. It's a needle in a haystack. Oh, that's going to be a needle in a haystack. Tough to find. Once you find it, if you were looking for something that was a needle in a haystack and you find it, you're on cloud 9. I'm on cloud 9. I'm so happy that I found what I was looking for. On cloud 9. Today, example, if you live in southern Ontario in Canada, it's raining cats and dogs. Don't step in a poodle. It's raining so hard. Bad storm today and tomorrow. So that's a good one, and we use it a lot. The next one, if you're starting your life over again, if say you move to another country and you have to start from the beginning, you start from scratch. Or say you're working on a project and your computer crashes and you didn't save it, you have to start from the beginning. You start from scratch. And then finally, if you're really emotional, you cry, you scream, oh, you're so happy. You wear your heart on your sleeve. That's what you do. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Hope you like these idioms. They're very important in English. Hopefully you can share my channel. Tell your friends, people that need some English. This is the place to be. People want stories. This is the place to be, because this is a place for stories and learning. I have another channel too, Christine and Dad. Check it out for toys and family fun. And this is our place for stories and learning. Thank you so much for helping me grow. I'm going to come around and watch your videos too. I was off for a week, sick, so I'm back. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you want, and I will make videos. Thank you. Thank you. See ya. Bye.